It's like the cutest, saddest intro to a video game ever, isn't it, really? It's been a few days. It's probably been about a week since I played Croc, so I'm going to do a playthrough of it today. So let's get started. And so the adventure begins, 1-1. I'm going to be playing some other games. I think probably on Saturday I'm thinking of doing a European Extreme Foxhound ranking playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3. If there's any other games you'd like me to do, let me know. I apologise, when I streamed Origins I cut the Sonic 3 stream short, so apologies for that. I'm going to make it, I'll do a Sonic 3 stream another time. I don't think Croc has had any further patches out in the last week. I wouldn't imagine so. That's just a little secret area with some hearts, which are basically extra lives in this game. So what's the objective of this game? It's quite simple really. You just need to reach the gong, which you recognise when you see it at the end of the stage, and once you've touched the gong, it's a bit like the stage clear signpost in the Sonic game. Once you touch the gong, that's the end of the stage. You do a couple of stages, then you have a boss fight, and a couple more stages boss fight, until eventually you reach the final boss. It's simple really. But if you like this game and you're a bit of a hardcore Croc player like me, then you like to go for 100% playthrough, and that's where the game becomes very challenging. So there are 6 Gobbos in a stage. You can get 5 Gobbos within the level, but in order to get the 6th Gobbo you need to get into the secret door, and the only way to get in the secret door is you must have all 5 coloured crystals, and as you can see I've got 4 coloured crystals at the moment. So if I didn't have 5 coloured crystals I would just touch the gong, and that would be the end of the stage. It would take me back to like the level select. But we are going to get the 5th colour crystal. So this worm, we avoid it. Now what you can do is you can jump down the, I don't know, is it like a well, isn't it? Some kind of well that the worm came out of, so that's what we're going to do. And that, you can tell it's an enemy. It hardly looks like a nice character, that's for sure. Anyway, we've got the 5 coloured crystals now, so, and now that we've got them, we can enter the door, and we can go for the 6th Gobbo. Now, we've just clicked the key, you can see at the top left of the screen the key's appeared. And we need that key to open the cage, just across. We need the balloon to get across. There's the 6th Gobbo, there's an extra life, and that is this stage 100%ed. Hi Faisal, hi Ryan, thanks for commenting. And there are a total of 45 stages in the game, and we're just on the first one. Now you don't want to go down there. If you want 100% of the game, do not go down there. You want to go up instead. If you want me to do like a live stream of any Sonic games, then let me know. I'll be happy to do them. And I'm streaming on PlayStation 5, so not every single Sonic game is on PlayStation 5, but quite a lot of them are. So there's plenty to choose from. For example, I'll be happy to stream Sonic Generations. And it's very important in this game to get as many extra lives as possible, which are big red hearts, because it's so easy to lose lives. Your Sonic Mania Plus account logged out, and I'm... Well, what do you mean Sonic Mania Plus account? There isn't such a thing as a Sonic Mania Plus account, is there? Don't know what you mean. I didn't mean to do that. Sugar. The reason I mean to do it is the key up there and I can't reach it now. Oh no, that's gutting. Okay, can I somehow force my way onto it? No? Well, guess what, guys? I'm screwed up already. I can't 100% this stage. We'll come back to it later. That's a good start, isn't it? Oh god. You literally had it on Netflix and it logged you out. Oh, okay. So do you mean your Netflix account logged you out? In which case, you just have to log back in, right? I mean, I assume it'd be as simple as that. Hopefully it would be. I haven't played Mania on Netflix in ages. You know, I still haven't done... when Mania was released on Netflix, I played through like the first 3 zones and just uploaded that to YouTube. I haven't done a full playthrough of it and uploaded it, which I probably should do. I don't think... I mean, I think it plays alright. It's not perfect on mobile on Netflix, but it's alright. Sometimes counts just log you out, so it doesn't sound suspicious or bad or anything. I just looked away for 5 seconds and I found myself in the lava. Here we go again, unable to get that stupid Gobbo. I bought myself a new PlayStation 5 controller because one of my controllers was really sticky. I could have tried to, clean it, but I just thought I'd get a new one anyway. So it's like a sky blue one. Let's try this again. You lost everything. Oh. Yay, second time. So you lost everything. What? So you logged out your account and you lost everything, all your games you had on Netflix and stuff, did you? I mean, if you're concerned, I suppose you could report it to Netflix, but I don't know. So we got this key. I suppose I could check my phone and see if I'm able to log into Play Mania. I'm really happy with this remaster, but I don't know if it can sell particularly well. It's not had many reviews. It's a shame. So I think they've done a really nice job with it. Whee! There's a little gobbo there, but we need a key to open the cage. This is a really nice game. It's a nice atmosphere. Music is nice. It's a very light-hearted kind of game. It's very hard. Look at that background. It's got a weird kind of green colour. Oh, we've got rid of the cage, but we've almost got the gobbo. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, just got that extra sort of green colour. Ah, so it's alright, I guess. Hello, Sasa. Jovanovic. So we're playing a bit of Croc today, and I'm going to do a full playthrough of Croc. 100%. This is one of the easier challenges. And you don't need to get every single sheep, but you just need to get most of them. Gotcha. Yeah, how's it going, guys? Lair of the Feeble. Yeah, Mania on mobile on Netflix has opened a right for me. Oh, you probably could hear that. There's Sega logo. Would you like me to do that at some point? Would you like me to upload a playthrough of the Netflix mobile version of Sonic Mania? Which I'm happy to do. Certainly will be a challenge using the mobile controls. I mean, I think it was released on mobile on Netflix like 6 months ago. Better late than never to do a playthrough. So every boss in Croc, you've got if you cut various first of all with some clear crystals. Are you the one who did that comment saying I should make a channel called Horror Master? What, is it because I did that one live stream of that game, Decap Attack, starring Chuck D. Head? I mean, these villains, they're so cute. It's because Baron Dante he turns a cute creature into this big one, but they're not even scary. Well, this one isn't. What are the horror games because I play? I've got Until Dawn. I've got I played what do you call it? Life is Strange. That's kind of a horror game, isn't it, in a way? I have to play some more horror games. Okay, on we go. Now we won't be doing the first jigsaw piece because I mucked up the second level, so I didn't 100% it. But we'll come back and do it later. I'm not going to backtrack right now. But later on I will do it. The Tumbling Dantini. So simple question for you guys. Have you played the Croc remaster? If not, have you played the original version of Croc? What do you think of it? Do you like it? And the company who's made this said that if this sells well, or if it does well, then they'll remaster Croc 2, which I hope they get round to doing, but whether they will or not is another matter entirely. Go over there. If you don't move quickly though, you get hit, so you have to move real fast. I suppose I could play, isn't there like that Silent Hill remake? I could play that, that's a horror game, so. Well, hey! Ah, it's this one, okay. Oh look, poor guy, he's not even in a cage, he's just sitting there all on his own. Which is unusual, it's unusual to find Gobbos just sitting there, you know, because normally they're in a cage or hidden in a box. Let's go on that small platform there. Yippee! Now the Gobbos in this box, that if you press jump, once you press jump, you can hover fractionally, so you can move forward. So instead of me falling straight down that and not being able to smash the other boxes, you can do this. So you press smash, and as you hover, you press forward slightly. I could play Sonic X, yeah, that's something I've not done. Master John. So it's Sonic X, basically, you're just running away, aren't you, from like just some really creepy version of Sonic, and you're just, if he catches up with you, then you die. That's right, isn't it? That's what Sonic X is. And you basically you've got to keep moving as fast as you can. Cave Fear. There's a horror name for you. Oh crikey, that's really. Oops. The option with this game is you get casual, and boom. And see, what's hard is, say if I fall in the lava, I've got the crystals that protect me, a bit like rings protect Sonic from dying. The crystals protect me, but the trouble is, half a second after you hit the crystals, if you hit lava again, you die immediately. You don't have like a couple of seconds of invulnerability, so it makes it a very, very punishing game. And they could have changed that in the remaster to make it so that Croc would have a few seconds of vulnerability, you know, to get out of trouble. But the trouble is, that would pretty much nerf the difficulty. And this game was hard enough on the original PlayStation 1 because it had the tank controls. So with that, and with the hard difficulty in the first place, it made it a very, very tough game. So if they were to make it make it so that Croc had a couple of seconds of invulnerability to get out of trouble, like things like lava and stuff, it'd make it too easy. So it's probably right that they didn't do that. At least that's what I think. Let's go this way. There's a funny little creature there. But yeah. So is there other games you'd like them to play? Let me know. I'd be happy to play games like what do you call it? Shovel Knight. That's a game I really, really like. Oh, got hit there. Shovel Knight's a lot of fun. That's a really, especially if you go for 100%. That's a really fun, touch platformer. It's a good challenge. Oh, that's the Five Nights at Freddy's. Do you know what? I've not played that game, but I've seen the movie. so I know a bit what it's about. Yeah, I haven't played Croc for a while. Last time I played Croc, I was going to do a full playthrough, but I ended up sort of stopping like 2/3 into it. So, for various reasons. So I wanted to make up for it. But I will be doing 100%. I will be doing a 100% playthrough today. Nothing will stop me, apart from unless I get lose all my lives. Well, that won't stop me either. You just continue, don't you? I don't think I've ever done a playthrough of the original Croc without getting the game over. I mean, I may have, and maybe I just forgot, but there's no way I should get a game over in the remastered version. So this section, if you want to get all the clear crystals, it takes you a while. So a lot of people would think, just smash the boxes, the key must be in the box. It's not, it's there. Like that. Woo! And why am I spending time just smashing these boxes? Well, if you get 10 clear crystals, you get an extra life. Oh, because you're in Turkey, aren't you, Adam? Yeah. Well, I hope you've had a nice time. You get back to England on Sunday. Cool. So I'm going to do my usual trick. So face that, smash, hop up, slightly forwards, and it falls down. Oops. I don't know why there's only 3 gems in that box. There should be 5, shouldn't there? If you're not sure what you've collected, just pause the game, it tells you. Okay, so that level is complete. Now go on to Darkness Descends 1-6. Now, the game does try to fool you sometimes. Remember, I smashed that box in 1-2, which I shouldn't have done. You don't want to smash it yet. What you do, you want to go up first and get that. There's no like Gobo in that box, so we don't need to go back to it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go. Well, it's just a convenient time, that's all. Streaming at 7 PM because it's UK time. Especially because, you know, I can't stream when I'm working, so it's, you know, it's a good time to stream. Obviously at weekends I can stream earlier, which I'm, you know, happy to do. But I just feel like 7 PM is a good time. It's a good, well, it's a good time for me. Right. Get that one. Big jump. I wouldn't recommend rushing this game. You need to take your time because the controls, some of the jumps in this game are very, very difficult. Big like gaps to jump. Huzzoo! As I said, to die. Oh, I like that. It's kind of like, if you take a look at the background, it looks kind of lame, doesn't it? Because it looks such a painted background, but I don't know, I quite like it. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that's why I stream at 7 PM. I mean, Rayman 2 would be a good suggestion. I'd love it if they were to port Rayman 2 to one of the consoles, but I could still play it on, like, say, PC and upload a playthrough of it. I haven't played Rayman 2 in a long time, but I do remember playing it. I played the PlayStation 2 version, which was called Rayman Revolution. That was a really good game. Hard, very hard, but it's good. And this is with the first instance you go. Do you know, I like Rayman 2. I think I prefer Rayman 3, but Rayman 2 is a really good game. Rayman 3 Hood and Havoc, that is a fantastic game. I also really like Rayman Origins, the 2D game. I prefer that game over Rayman Legends because I think Origins has a better story. I'd really like it if they were to port Rayman Origins and, you know, just do a collection of all the Rayman games. That'd be great, but I don't know if they ever will. I know they haven't made a new Rayman game for ages, and I think that's partly because the original creator decided to stop, you know, take a break and stop making them. But come on, Ubisoft, give us a Rayman collection. We deserve it. Who's my favourite YouTuber? Me? No, not really. I don't know really. I wouldn't say I've got one because I don't really watch many other YouTube channels, to be honest. Five Nights with Libby, with the pun on Five Nights at Freddy, isn't it? Really. I mean, there's a guy who I've sort of been friends with online. He's really a Twitch streamer rather than a YouTuber, and he's called Wimpy Fox. He's just finished doing a 24-hour live stream on Sonic Adventure 2. He was doing retro achievements, and there was a ton of those to do. So he's live streaming it for 24 hours straight. He's mad. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So, and you should check out his channel. He live streams Sonic games, but other games as well, similar to me. And I've had Twitch channels before, but I've never had many followers. I really should do, you know, I've got a new Twitch channel. I've only got like 1 subscriber, so I really need to start doing something like that because I've got 55,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, but only 1 subscriber on my Twitch, so I must stream on Twitch more. Probably get more people watching than I do on my YouTube channel. So just got all those extra lives. Right. Yellow. I tell you, there's been so many remasters recently. All I seem to be buying is remasters. I haven't bought a new game for ages. So it's all about the remasters. Oh yeah, I am planning on doing a European Extreme Mode playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 3, going for the highest Foxhound ranking. I don't know if you like the Metal Gear Solid games, but I'm quite a fan of those and quite good at those as well. We're all doing a boxing match now. I don't mind having a boss in a boxing ring, but you know, if you think of the aesthetic of the game, this level feels so out of place. Whereas all the other bosses feel, you know, where you fight them makes sense. But in this it's just a random boxing ring. Are you looking forward to when the Gex trilogy comes out? Because I'm so down for that. Which I will live stream, by the way. I've never played the original Gex, but I've played the Gex 2 and 3 before, so I'm looking forward to that. Ouch! Oh, come on. Whee! Okay, so on we go. Ah, cuteness overload. The twisty tunnels. What I'll do once I've done this level, I'll go back and do. In fact, you know, I won't. I'm going to go straight into the ice levels once I've done this level. I've decided. Ouch. See, I did press jump there, but I must have been right at the edge of the platform and just slipped off. I'd like to one day do a no-death playthrough of Croc, but it's so hard, such a hard game to do. It's I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve that. It's like the last couple of levels in this game, in the secret area, their design is so unfair. It's nigh impossible to get through without dying at some point. Oh, come on. Up we go, up we go. So, what's the point of this game? You never played or watched people play Croc. Well, it's like any platform, isn't it? You know, there's things to collect. You can go for 100% if you want. But the idea of Croc, the story of Croc is this: it's a very, very simple story. So, the story is Croc is basically he's like lost as a baby. He ends up getting adopted by this like family of Gobbos who've got a king. They raise Croc, so Croc grows up with them, with their teachings, and then this evil Baron Dante comes in and kidnaps all the Gobbos, and then Croc decides to go and rescue them. It's as simple as that, really. That's the plot. It's a very, very light-hearted kind of game. But it's a bit infamous, and the reason why it's infamous is because this game was released in about 97, 1998, and unfortunately it was released with tank controls, so it didn't have the analog stick implemented. So basically the analog stick was implemented, was introduced for the PlayStation controller literally 2 weeks before this game came out. They tried implementing the analog controls, but they just didn't have enough time to do it. So you think with tank controls, you can only use the D-pad to control a 3D environment. You've got no separate button for the camera. So this, you can actually play the tank controls in the remaster by pressing left and right. So this is left and right. This is the tank controls. See? You control the camera with the tank controls. That's it. So if I want to move, the camera moves with me. So that is, it's quite very slow and very tedious. And that's kind of that's what really made this hard platformer frustrating. You're right, it's a bare bone story. Boss fights are quite lame. Yes, yeah, it does kind of sound Christmassy, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a good assessment of that analysis. It's just it's a very light-hearted game. Apparently, because this game's got lots of extra content, lots of developer interviews, and I mean a lot. You'd be surprised. All the different members of the original team and the new team who did the remaster talking about it. Apparently, the original version of this game had a really big wide appeal. Apparently, girls really love playing this game. But again, this game's got a very easy, very simple story, and if you're not going for 100%, you can have an easy time with this. Not 100%, you'll breeze for it. If you go for 100%, this is very, very tough. Yeah, I mean, you're right, the levels are harder than the bosses, but in a way, that's more because I'm going for 100%. So in the previous level, you saw I got what looked like a jigsaw piece, and that's true. So what it is, the way it's structured is like this. Every world, so we did the forest world, now we're in the ice world. In the forest world, you have 3 levels, right? You can rescue up to 6 Gobbos in each level. Once you've completed the 3 levels, you then do the boss fight. Now, if you rescued all 6 Gobbos in the first 3 levels, so that would be 18 Gobbos, then after you've done the boss fight, you get access to a secret level, which is a harder level, and you can in that level there's no Gobbos to rescue, but you can get a jigsaw piece, and there are a total of 8 secret levels with a jigsaw piece in each. If you get all 8 jigsaw pieces, which basically means you need to 100% the game, once you've got all 8 jigsaw pieces, you unlock an extra secret 5th world, which has further 5 levels. The first 4 levels are, again, they're like similar things. So the first level is a forest level, the second one is an ice level, etc. And they're very, very hard levels, like really unfair, evil enemy placement, brutal levels. And then you've got a 5th secret extra final boss, which is the most pathetic final boss ever in video game. And I'm not being mean when I say that. It is pathetically easy once you know how to beat it. For a super secret final boss, you want it to be hard, you want it to be tough. It is so easy. You can literally beat that boss in just over 10 seconds. Well, 15 seconds, but yeah, it's super easy. But regardless of that, I really do like this game. It's a nice platformer, and what's nice is, unlike most remasters, this really does improve over the original game. It's got widescreen as well, things like that, and Ultimate level almost had you rage quit when the moving and rotating platforms. Oh yes, yes. I know what level you're talking about. Level 4-6, aren't you? Now be really careful. This level here is a tough level, right? There's lots of backtracking involved. Now in addition to that, the 6 Gobbos is really, really hard, because a lot of in levels, to get the 6 Gobbo, you have to enter that secret door to get the 6 Gobbo, and to get into the secret door you have to collect all 5 colour crystals. And to get the 6 Gobbo, often you're presented with a challenge where you've got 1 attempt. If you muck up the challenge, you have to do the whole level again. You can't just go in the door and back out the door and come in again and everything will reset. It doesn't work like that. And the challenge that I'm going to face at the end of this level, you're going to see how hard it is. I might screw it up. It's a really tough challenge. And that's also that's something that's really frustrated players at how unfair it is. You muck up a challenge, you can't even kill yourself and then just play the challenge again. You have to start the level from the beginning. Now what's good about this game, because it's such a hard game, it's so easy to lose lives. There's secret areas where there's lives, like here. Now who would think of having to fall down where you think you're going to die, right? But this is a secret area with 2 hearts. It's not the most generous area, but because it's easy enough to die, you know, fall down and lose lives. But it's good in a way because it you know, it helps you because you really do need to keep your life count healthy. I've got 24 at the moment, but trust me, it's so easy in this game to decimate your life count. So this is if you're not going for 100%, I think you'll find this game a moderate challenge. If you're going for 100%, then the difficulty rockets. And the most infamous levels in this game are in the next world, which is a desert world. Pretty much everyone, if you ask anyone who played Croc which are the hardest levels, it's always the desert ones. Move between each island. Yes, well, that's the same with most games though, isn't it? I mean, I suppose that games like Super Mario 3D World were better, but that's on a much more modern console. They could make it look much more natural. So that's the bit of backtracking we have to do, and now we can go on. So it's such nice music. And yeah, I mean it's got a bit of a Christmassy feel to it. So, here we go. One of the most frustrating things about Croc is, well, like I say, when you muck up a stage, or you realise you missed something and you have to start the stage from the beginning. And that's the same for all games, but it's especially frustrating in Croc. Why did he fall off? I didn't press anything. Croc just fell off the balloon. That is so unfair. So I've just lost a life. My first life in the game I've lost. And I didn't do anything wrong. Oh my god, that is, well. Oh well. That is so unfair though. Well, I assume I lost the life, but that doesn't normally happen. Right, you made it across that time. I swear I didn't press anything. I definitely... Yeah, it's probably a bug. Obviously you can't touch the water under the layer weight because you will die. Well, you lose all your clear crystals and then you'll die. Right, where are we going? We're going over there, so you're just going to time the run and off we go. Okay guys, I'm going to be 100% concentrating now because, like I say, this challenge coming up is extremely difficult. And when I say challenge, I mean when I go through that door over there. Lucky there, made a mistake. So wish me luck with this challenge. I have to put all these colour crystals in the cauldron. I can't miss one. If I miss one, I fail. I have to start the stage again from the beginning. Nearly went right there. Nearly done. There's the Gobbos. Gotcha. Whew, that was a relief. Why did you pick Metal Sonic as your... I really should change it. I should do, you know, get a better icon, shouldn't I, in a way, but I just looked at that, I thought, well, Metal Sonic's cool. He appeared in a very cool game, as you well know, called Sonic CD, so I just kept it like that. That animation is actually an animation that was created in Sonic Mania. Right, bruh, level 2-3. Oh look, it's Clifford, the big red dog. Anyone from the UK would get that reference. Well, not quite big. Don't worry, I didn't fall off or anything. That's how far the balloon goes. And now we have to go in the water. They're so annoying. Now, water controls in the original version weren't particularly good, and they've reworked them in this version. The only annoying thing is, whilst I'm using the analog stick to move Croc, and most of the swimming controls are with the analog stick, but you have to press up and down. So you have to press to move up and down with the D-pad. That doesn't work with the analog stick, so you have to use the D-pad and the analog stick when you swim, which is a bit... I mean, it's not a bigger deal, but it's just a bit tedious, you know? Right, off we go. So, as I've got better at this game, my playtime has improved, and I can... the quickest I've been in this game is in just over 3 hours, which is pretty good for... And it's 45 levels, so it's quite a lot. Ooh. Somehow filling the gap between platform and that moving platform. So we want to go up here now. We've got the yellow key. The yellow key opens doors, and the grey key opens cages. On we go. So back this way again. Whew. That was nearly done. Checking out enough Gobbos. Now the jumping is going to get very tricky because there's some really difficult gaps you have to clear. Ooh. Okay, onto the boss. Chumley's Snow Den, level 2, B1. Now in this one, it's not even a tiny creature that you make big, it's just a normal sized creature that he puts like a jet rocket pack on. And just says, okay, go get Croc. Correct, yeah, the cracked platforms fall. They fall after you touch them in like, say, 2 seconds, but then they reappear after a while. You've got the slightly smaller platforms, you saw the ones at the end of the previous level, which are very easy to thwart. As the level after this, you'll see it's really tricky platforming. Now these monkey bar things, if you go too far to left or right, you will fall off, so you do have to be careful how you move. So this is the boss. This is the fastest boss in terms of how quickly you can beat this boss faster than any other boss in the game. 2 hits. I love the easy boss. Fortunately, the second boss in the ice world is actually a decent challenge. You see, he wasn't even a small animal which Dante made big. He just walks away. Oh yeah, I just tried to kill you, Croc. No, I'm good. Clouds of ice. You see now this is where it gets tough. These are the platforms that break. You could actually hear the sound effect as it breaks. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I was really nervous there, and when I jumped, I almost reversed my jump, so that's why I fell. I've got to do it with no fear. And now I'm dead because that dog killed me even though I tried to take it out. That's 2 lives I've lost. You see how quickly your lives can start to drain in this game. Let's start again. There we go. What was so hard about that? You love how my mic is kind of low quality. Oh, okay. This is actually a 3D Pulse mic, and that 3D Pulse has been around for years and years. But it's lasted me for a long time, so I'm quite happy with it. The other day I was concerned it had stopped working, but it was just basically I'd reset my PS5, restored it to that factory settings. And then it automatically put the headset on that like a mute button. Even though there's buttons like on the PS5 to unmute it, there's a specific one when you stream where you have to unmute it. And I didn't realise that. So once I found out, then I was just like, easy fix. Anyway, we're going to get our second jigsaw piece now. That's the heart. And it's snowing. Oh. In case you're wondering my progress, I have done 33% so far. So we're a third of the way there. I snow him so well. It's the next level. And it's this. I like this level. This is a good level. I mean, most of them are good levels to be fair, but this one I like quite a lot. Oh, my DualShock controller, or DualSense I should say, it's not DualShock anymore, it's DualSense. 1 second. I just need to plug it in because its battery's getting low. There we are. So what we need to do, there's a key by the waterfall, you can't really see it, but we need to create platforms to be able to get the key. The one platform has appeared, but we just need to get 2 more. I'm going to press this switch as well. And now we can reach it. Now those penguins, they will damage you, but you can destroy the penguin. So we've got the key, but before we go back through the door, we're going to go here. The secret area where there's extra lives, and as you can see, there's a 5. Well, that boss I just did, to be honest, because you can beat it faster than any other boss in this game. That one we just did, the one with the little rocket on its back, jetpack on its back. It's ridiculously easy. I mean, a lot of them are easy. It's just that that's the one you can beat the fastest. And the bosses do get trickier, by the way. They're not all absurdly easy. They do get tougher. But yeah, the super duper final, the secret final boss is a disappointment, to say the least. So you can see already now in the ice world, the levels getting more complicated. This one's got backtracking, and then previous level had a lot of backtracking, and it's quite easy to think you've missed like a Gobbos or a coloured crystal. Just to show you that let's get rid of that. Just to show you the platform is breaking. There you go. And the last count at the moment is 30. Don't forget we've lost a couple of lives. And I think the most lives you can get, if you didn't die and you got all the lives possible and without, replaying the stage to get lives, you can get about 95, I think. And the most of the lives that I've ever got in the playthrough is about maybe 86, something like that. So what we've got to do here, we've got to press that red switch, and when we do, it will create a platform. And that's allow us to get up there. You can see there's a coloured crystal there. Get that Gobbos. Thought I'd missed that wrap for a second. Sometimes the collision isn't so good. Sometimes you just can't grab on the platform. Sometimes I press the left and the stick up to help Croc grab it. But yeah, so I'm planning at some point, hopefully tomorrow, to do a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2 on European Extreme Mode. I might do that in the afternoon though. Get the highest rank and the hardest difficulty setting. So something you might want to watch. You'd be like that. Cool. And this goes on record as the easiest 6th Gobo, because all you do is kill it. You don't have to kill the enemy at all, but it's there and waiting for you. Well, that was super quick. Say no snow. No snow, no snow, no snow. And there's no snow. Now when this master was released, which was about the 2nd of April, I believe it was, there was a few bugs to begin with, which they had patched. Now, so see what happened. I lost my crystals there, missed time of jump, and I got stuck underneath the platform, died instantly. That's how brutal this game can be. And just like that. So this had a few bugs. I actually reported a bug on Twitter to the obviously the team who made the game, Argonaut Games, and they actually responded to me. It was weird. It was a post of mine which got an awful lot of traction, and they said they'd fixed the bug in the patch, and they did. And in the original release, the remaster, there was like a couple of the tracks, the soundtrack weren't playing for some reason, but they've now fixed most of them. So overall, it's in pretty good condition now. The remaster. I think I haven't encountered any more bugs, so I'm very pleased with how it's turned out. I think if you're interested in getting it, it's about 25 quid. Now, there's a company called Rocket Games. They're a bit like limited run games, as in they do physical releases. I ordered a physical version of Croc, but it's not going to be delivered until June. You're having to wait a couple of months for the physical version, which is ridiculous. I mean, Argonaut Games, they're a small company, so that obviously they can't afford to spend that much money. But it's kind of almost pointless in a physical version, really, if it's going to take that long before you receive it. Now, this is another section where we're going to have to backtrack. What is my favourite game of all time? I mean, there's lots of really games I like, so if I give you an example of some of my favourite games, then I'll tell you my absolute favourites. So, I like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I think that's an amazing game. Horizon Zero Dawn for the PlayStation 4. That's a brilliant game. I've played the remastered version on the PlayStation 5, and it's so good. Other like retro games like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic CD. The Sonic Adventure games 1 and 2. So we've got the key now, so we can backtrack. There's a PS2 game called Primal, which you've probably never heard of. It's kind of like a Tomb Raider knockoff, but it's a really good game. It's one of the few games where I played the demo of it and just to see what it's like, and I thought, yeah, I really like this, I'm going to get it. Anyway, now that we've backtracked, we can continue. But my all-time favourite game is a PlayStation 1 game called Metal Gear Solid, aka Metal Gear Solid 1. That to me is, I'm stubbornly sticking to it being my favourite. There's also, I love the Batman Arkham games. You know, Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. I think they are so much fun. So yeah. I really like Spyro the Dragon trilogy, especially the Spyro 2 is my favourite of the trilogy. The original Crash Bandicoot trilogy is great. Crash 2 is my favourite of that. I really like Gex 2. That is a really good platformer. I also really like the Ratchet and Clank games. I think some of those are brilliant. Oh, wasn't quick enough there. Managed to avoid dying though. There's so many good games, but yeah, for me, Metal Gear Solid, that game is amazing story, amazing atmosphere, and the bosses in that game are superb. This is another really easy boss. You got these worms, but you don't even need to collect these clear crystals. If you want to avoid getting hit, just stay in the corner, and you'll be fine. And the box containing the 6th Gobo is here. Okay. License to chill. Now this is an exhausting level. There's a lot to do in this one. A lot. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to stay in this platform, not move. You see that? There's a little secret platform down there, right? You might think, how do we get to it? Well, I'm going to stay still and I won't move at all. Oh, look at that, Croc just shivered there because he's cold. Oh, bless. You think, oh no, we're going to die. No, we're not going to die. There's another secret area with lots of hearts. There's 4 in this one. Whee! I know that Croc is enjoying himself. Whee! So we've got the key, so we need to backtrack first of all before we continue. So the first thing we're going to do is go jump, 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 and get that Gobo. There's the red crystal. If you guys want me to do like a playthrough of the Crash games, I'm happy to do that, or a playthrough of the Spyro the Dragon trilogy. I'll be happy to live stream that. I did live stream like 2/3 of the Spyro the Dragon 1 game, but then I stopped. So if you'd like me to do that, I'm happy to do Spyro the Dragon. So what sort of games do you play? To anyone who's commenting, what sort of games? What games are you playing at the moment? What are your favourite games? This is such an easy challenge. Now, of those 3 remaining boxes up there, the 4th one where we got the Gobo respawns, but we don't need to break it again. So of these 3 boxes, it's just coloured crystals, but it's worth getting because, like I say, if you get 100 crystals, you get an extra life. So it's worth getting as many as you can. What do you think when you fell off? Oh, when in that secret area, well, I knew that platform was underneath. So I knew it was there. But it's, see, there's like, there's a couple of secret areas in each sort of world with like extra lives and stuff, but you just have to find it. I knew where some of them were, but I didn't know where all of them were. But I've now learned where all of them are. And I will show you every single secret area in this playthrough. Yellow! So we're going up there, but we need to wait for these platforms to come round. So what I'm going to do, once I've completed the ice world and got the final jigsaw piece, I'm then going to go back and do that level. I'm going to do that level which I didn't 100% from the forest world, and 100% that, and then we'll continue. Now I'm going to show you something which caught me out, which is very easy to miss. So when you get here, you'll notice there's a box there, and there's some monkey bars, and there's also the gong for the end of the level. There's the door, obviously, if you want to, the door where you need the 5 coloured crystals to get the 6th gobbo. Now, my instinct often is just smash the box, but the problem is you don't want to smash this box because you need to get on these monkey bars and go along to the end. So if you smash the box, you're screwed. And what happened was, in the playthrough, I smashed the box, which meaning I couldn't get this coloured crystal, the purple one. And I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to restart the level again. But what I managed to do, I managed to jump on here and jump onto the, I managed to get underneath there. So you shouldn't be able to get back up there if you just onto the monkey bars if you destroyed the box, but you can actually do it by jumping on top of the gong. So I managed to improvise. I was quite pleased with that. I was lucky. Now we can destroy the box. But there's not really that much room to improvise in this game, to be fair. But that was one of the, just a few situations I was quite lucky. So we got all 5 Gobbos and coloured crystals. Oh, we've got a heart. Nice. Once again, this is a really easy Gobbo to collect. You just want to try and avoid getting hit if you can. Now the Gobbo in the last few levels, the 6th Gobbo, has been pathetically easy to get. And you may think, well, they've lost ideas, but they're not trying now. You actually get to the desert levels. The challenge to get the 6th Gobbo it's very, very hard. It's upset a lot of players. They always complain. Right, so let's do this boss, Demon Itzy's Ice Palace. This is actually a good boss challenge. Not particularly hard or anything, but it's hard to beat without taking damage. Or is that the little evil chuckle that Dante sort of enemy makes when he charges? And there's different colours of them. There's other colours that we haven't met yet. Okay. Kind of like a dusk background, isn't it? See the moon there. Okay, and we go. Now, oh, you're not quite at the boss just yet. I managed to avoid them without getting hit. That's not easy to do. Okay, this is boss time. Now, part what makes this boss, he's gonna do a little bounce, so hit him, and he splits into 2. Now he splits into 2 again. Now I've just got to deal with this one. Start there doing a spin dash. Oh no, I can't believe it hit me after everything. I was fine. Ah, I suck. Anyway, that's a pretty easy boss really. It's about as exciting as they get. The final fight against Baron Dante. I mean, at least that's something. And the good news is the bosses are slightly more interesting than Croc 2. Right, Ice Bridge to Eternity. Ooh. If you look here, you can see when I press the switch, a platform appears. We need to press another switch. Okay, so you've got these tricky smaller platforms. These bits are okay because they're quite close together. These ones are a bit harder to reach. Let's make it across. You have to be pretty quick with this one because these platforms will disappear very fast. Okay. That little spider doesn't appear very much in the game. I think it only appears in like 1 or 2 other levels, that's it. Pretty much. So this little challenge isn't too difficult. You just keep jumping to the next one, to the next one. And off you go. And that's it, this is the final bit. There's no danger now. I just want to get as many of the clear crystals as I can. I wonder if this music piece is wrong, because this is just like the bit where the challenge where you had to guess which box the Gobbos in. Doesn't feel right for this area. When will I play classic Sonic Simulator again? Oh, I'm happy to play it anytime. Do you know what? I'm kind of waiting for the version 13 to finally go live, because it's still on the test server. It's been on the test server for like 4 months now. I have created some levels on the test server, but I'm just waiting for it to go live on the, version 13 to go live on the main version. But I'm happy to play it anytime, play some other people's levels, play some of my own if you want. If you'd like to do a live stream of classic Sonic Simulator, i.e. the version 12 or the version 13 on the test server, just let me know and I'm happy to do it. Anyway, we've 100%ed all ice levels. It even tells you how many Gobbos you've got and whether you've got the jigsaw piece. But what we're going to do, we're now going to go back and do the forest level that we didn't do, which is there. Because we only got 6 of the Gobbos. And once we get all 6 this time, it will then unlock the second jigsaw piece level, which we didn't do as well. And we'll then go and do that. But yeah, if you'd like me to do a live stream of Classic Sonic Simulator, I'm more than happy to do that. Perhaps I'll do that on Sunday. So yeah, if you'd like to do that, I will. Classic Sonic Simulator is a lot of fun. It's a really good Roblox game. I dare say, I think honestly it's more enjoyable than Sonic Superstars and Sonic Origins. You can spend countless hours making levels. And yes, I do have some rather popular levels in Classic Sonic Simulator. I'm the one who created Eggman's Dark Maze, which is a recreation of all acts from Labyrinth Zone and the third act of Scrap Brain Zone, the underwater act. And then I've added like new routes and stuff. I've done that for all the Sonic 1 zones actually, or the first 5 anyway. Right, so where I mucked up before is that I smashed that block there when I didn't mean to, because I needed to get up to the key first, but I didn't do that. So, but now we've got the key, we can free the Gobbo that we couldn't free before. And there we go. So I think we're on track. Okay. Well, hey. To die. It sounds like it says to die. He says different things actually. So we need to get one more. Go back. Well, hey. That looks pretty cool. Okay, 40 lives, that's a pretty good total. So now that we've done that level, now we can play the other secret level in the forest world and try and get that jigsaw piece. Which we will do. That was a different coloured enemy. And after this level, we'll then be starting the dreaded desert levels. The ones that everyone hates so much. So there's a cage there. Now you don't need to collect, there's no Gobbos to collect in the secret levels. It's just that you just need to get the puzzle pieces. There's no like coloured crystals either. Now what we need to do is we need to go to the right and there's a door just left. But what we can do is get this key. Oh yeah, Croc is, I mean, it's a very light-hearted game. You know, Croc is supposed to be a very young platformer. You know, he can't talk, he just has some random words. So it is, you know, it's the kind of game which really would appeal to very, very young players. And also, what the developer said when this game came out, it was very, very popular with girls as well. So girl gamers like this, just like boys. And what I've done here, I've backtracked to get, with this key to get this switch. You don't need to backtrack. It's just the only reason why I've backtracked is because by getting this switch, it then creates a platform and allows us to get across to get that box. And in the box is an extra life. See, because it's so easy to lose lives in this game, you may argue, well, you'll end up losing more lives backtracking just to get that one extra life. So is it worth it? But obviously, I'm just doing it to show you guys where it is. Now you'll notice, even though the boxes don't come back, the enemies do respawn. So now the exit, the jigsaw piece is to the left. You see it left up there? It's just up there. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to take this route through this door. And you see it's a dead end, but there is a key at the dead end, and we're going to get the key. Got the key, and off we go. One thing that's really cool, and this was in the original version of the game, you can press the circle button on the PlayStation controller, and then Croc does a 180-degree turn, and that is very useful in the original version of the game with the tank controls, and I like it. It's a good move. Here we go. So we want to go right. Now, when we get to the top, you'll see the jigsaw piece, which is what we want. However, we're not going to get that straight away. We're going to go through that door, which this key unlocks. So it's similar to the other puzzle piece area in that you have to climb these things, but this is, and you can get some hearts right at the top. You see there's a heart there and a heart there, 2 hearts to collect. But this takes a long time to get to the top. In the other secret level in the forest world, you get another area like this, but it's much easier, much quicker to get to the top. So all you can do is just wait for the platforms to come round and then jump up again. I mean, when I play this game, I always go for 100%, and I always go to collect as many lives as possible. I like these little tooth hanging. He's got one little tooth, one little like fang tooth hanging out of his mouth. So jump here. So now we're high enough to get the hearts. We'll wait for the platform to come round. And then we'll get the rest of those clear crystals, then we'll get the jigsaw piece, and then that'll be the forest world 100%ed as well. So we're 100%ed all the forest levels, and we are 47% complete. Now we're going for the dreaded desert levels. Yeah, so 47% so far. To show you again, yeah, 47% complete, 4 jigsaw pieces, 45 lives. Here we go. Lights camel action. Now these are the levels that everyone hates. Me as well, to be fair. What I would like to do is a no-death playthrough of this game, which is basically impossible. I did one the other day where I lost no lives in the forest levels, no lives in the desert levels, but then I lost a ton of lives in the desert levels. Sorry, I lost no lives in the ice levels and the forest levels. Then I lost a ton of lives in the desert levels. Key. And there's a box. Croc is a very kind of old-fashioned platformer. We can't get that gobber yet. We need to get that key. So if you go too far left or right, you will fall off these sort of monkey bars or whatever you call them, climbing frame. So you use the circle button to do a 180-degree turn, and then you can come back safely. Take the balloon. Whee! On we go. Now, if you do a smash 3 times on this, see what happens. You get warped to a secret area. Now, imagine trying to work that out, how to get there to do that. And there's 4 hearts we can get here. Improving my life count. You have to work out how to find the exit, and it's just up here. Okay, now we're gonna get across the boxes. Now you can't bash these boxes because if you do, you fall in the mud and you're gonna die. So what we need to do is take this platform, smash that. And now these boxes have got platforms. Let's go back. Ooh. And look, there's another fern. Oh, isn't that cute? That's caught me out a couple of times where I just fallen straight into the mud, not managed to jump on the platform. So there's the gong. You can see there's no door frame with you know, the door with the you need the 5 colour crystals to get through, so you need to backtrack, and it's over there. Now this is the reason why the 6 Gobbo challenges are hated so much in the desert level is because of this, the ghost. Now this one's easy because what does the ghost? It's a race against the ghost, and he nicks the crystals. And what it is, there's a key. If the ghost gets the key before you, then even if you die and retry it again, the key never comes back. You have to restart the stage from the beginning if the ghost gets to the key before you do. And the key I'm talking about is this. Key unlocks the cage, gets the Gobbo, and beats the stage. And every single level in the desert worlds has got a race against the ghost. Mud Pit Mania. Not quite Sonic Mania, but Mud Pit Mania. Another tricky section. Now I want to climb the top. It's easier. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can climb the top. There we go. It's safer to climb the top, that's for sure. Now, something that's very easy to miss, because basically you need to go down that hole to continue to the next part of the level. But if you go around the back, there is a very well hidden key. I say very well hidden because most people are never going to look there. No! Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh well. Especially because Croc takes an age to pressing that switch has caused this platform to appear, so I can now get this box. It's known because if you grab onto a platform, it takes a long time for Croc to climb up. Well, I say a long time, it's only a couple of seconds, but there's still enough time for you to get killed. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think that's all we can get so far. Anyway, you can move on now. So, before we continue, we go backwards, and I'm here, this way. We're going to save a bit of time by running on the top. So you go this way. And there's 2 routes. You can go right or you can go left. We're going to go left first of all. You'll wait for that little tornado to disappear, and then we go. If you touch the tornado, it just throws you backwards. So this is another slow platforming section. This isn't particularly hard, it just takes a while to get everything. So obviously we need to try and get a key to open that cage. There's a key on top of that box. There's the Gobbo. And we might as well smash this box as well before we continue. There we go. So we now need to go back. See, you see, it just throws you out, and a bit nasty. So looks like we are on track. So what we need to do now is go down here. Note to self, don't touch the electric defence. Key there's an enemy as well. There's a shark there. Don't spend too much time because otherwise that enemy will respawn. Okay, it's just done. And he hit me! So that's why you don't spend too much time. Okay, so there's a heart there. Very handy. And up to 50 lives. Now, as you can probably imagine, after a while the light you click disappears and you're plunged into darkness, so you have to replenish it to see where you're going. And we've got everything. Now before we go in the door, we're just going to go here. Now, this race against this ghost is much harder than the last level. Remember, we need to get the key before the ghost does. Now, fun fact, when the ghost picks up the crystals, it goes slower. Well, it did in the original version, it doesn't look like it's going slower to me. That's what someone said. Well, it is, yeah, you see it's going slower there. So it's almost better to leave the crystals. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh dear. Just beat the ghost to get the key. Now don't press the gong yet. Because we now need to go and get the Gobbo, which is there. Hey, got it. So as you can see, the desert levels are definitely tougher. We spent a lot of time and we've only just beat the second desert level, but we've 100%ed it, so that's good. Going underground. It's another very maze-like stage. Now, there's a door there, but as you can see, we need a key to get through it. Now, when we press that switch, it created that extra platform there, which allows us to get that suspicious-looking clear crystal. I say clear crystal, it's more like a multicoloured crystal, isn't it, really? Oh, that was lucky. Go this way first. This is a little Gobbo there. I don't know if it's pronounced Gobbo or Gobo. G-O-B-B-O. How would you pronounce it? Just wait for that platform to reappear. That little raft. I'd call it a raft. It looks like a raft to me. Often than we'd have a raft in water. Okay, let's smash the box. Smash the other one. So note to self, don't fall down. So we can now go back to this door. We've got the key we need now to open that door. Push that box. That's the other one. Let's go back to the challenge. If you fail this challenge, it just respawns and you can start the challenge again. You just got to get to these switches quick enough. By doing so, it creates that platform there which allows you to get up to that box. We came in that door and we're going to exit that door there. There we are. Okay, we had to go that way and we get the switch. Now this is where it gets tricky. You've got all these enemies. There's the key. There's also an enemy over there. I don't think there's anything in that box, but we'll get it anyway, shall we? Ah, I wasn't sure though. It's a purple crystal potato. I got it. Now you see that enemy there on top of the monkey bars. He will. He basically just does a jump and then jumps and then jumps. It's like a thump. If you're right underneath when he sort of, if you look at him here, and does a thump. If you're right underneath when he does the thump, you'll fall off. Oh, we can get to the top, but let's just go along the bottom. There's the fifth Gobbos. Oh no, no, no. Oh, balls. It's not a problem. You just press the switch again. Okay, let's go and try and do this next ghost race. Ignore the bouncy jelly for now, because the ghost goes via the bouncy jelly, but we need to go this way. We need to get the key first. To your calculations, I'm not that far in, but after we've done this level, I'll show you my progress. I think I'm about 55%. We'll see. There you go, it's the 6th Gobbos. So far we managed to win all the races against the ghost. Whee! Okay, let's have a look at our progress, shall we? Before we try the next boss fight. You can see those first 3 desert levels are pretty grueling. So we have done 57% completion so far, sitting at 52 lives, 4 jigsaw pieces collected. The Deadly Tank of Neptuna. Now, you probably can guess this boss fight takes place underwater. It makes it rather tricky. That fish is making its one and only appearance in the game. I'm not bothering to get many of those big crystals because you're going to lose them. It's a very hard stage to get through without taking damage, I'm afraid. And that's also the rare appearance of that crab. It jumps up occasionally. Now this fence disappears and then reappears very quickly. Come on, camera won't stay still. Oh, I was too near. Well, at least I've got one crystal left. See, I was only literally just turning, and that was enough to get the hit. This fences reappear very quickly. That's not reason. Anyway, we got the heart. Oh, very lucky there. Right, boss time now. Now this is very confusing, boss. See, I know when he attacks me, but you just have to try and see when he throws his thing. There we go. So he hits there. Turn. When he does that, that's when you attack. Done it again, turn. Now go dive, because he's now going to shoot. Done. I'm happy with that. Oh, look, even the birds got a little snorkel. Arabian Heights 3S1. Oh, here we go. And these gaps are quite big, so very easy to not make the gap, or not make the jump even. So it does take a lot of practice. You need to really, when you jump, you need to press the jump button for as long as possible, and press the left and the stick forward to make the jump. Easier said than done, that's for sure. Just a random level where you get all these colour crystals and off you go. You have to jump so fast, otherwise you get hit. Like I did there. I mean, I don't think I could have jumped any faster. Croc saving his tail, any not counting boss, he turns into nothingness. Swings his tail. Yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it? Now this section, how you're supposed to get past this section without getting hit is beyond me. See, look, there's no way really to avoid taking damage from that enemy. And again. So that platform was quite a big jump to make. We just about made it though. And there you go. That's the jigsaw piece. That's the first half of the desert levels complete. Whew. I've only died once so far in the desert levels, but don't want to count the chickens before they hatch. Okay, so the next level is Stand and Freedom. And it feels like freedom because this level starts off above ground, not underground. That's so much nicer. Kind of a nighttime theme. I'm hiding behind the box so that tornado doesn't thrust me back. It will now though. Watch. Like that. Right, 52 lives so far. Like the little stars that appear once he defeats the enemy. Like you say when he whips his tail. Now this is a small platform. We need to get that key to open that cell. Again, you mustn't be directly underneath this creature as he jumps down, or else we'll fall to our doom. Oh, best little Gobbo crying out. You need to sleep, no problem at all. Thanks for watching, Sar. Cool, until next time. For anyone else who's watching, I hope you're enjoying the stream. We're doing a 100% playthrough of Croc Legend of the Gobbos. We're on track for 100% at the moment. Oh, it's this level. Oh. Ouch. Got the key. You still play the castle levels are the hardest in the game. You still say the castle levels are the hardest in the game. I mean they're not exactly easy, the castle levels, are they? They're a pretty tough challenge, but I argue that I do think the desert levels can catch you out more. So, I mean, the castle levels are probably the second hardest, but I do think the desert levels are definitely harder. Or at least that's what I find them harder. We'll see how I get on with the castle levels though, because I might be eating my words. Oh, he's cute, little Croc. Now, we don't want to smash this box yet. It's got something in it that we need, but what we need to do first of all, we need to take this platform. Can we time it? Oh, that's nicely done. So we got all 5 colour crystals, but we've now got 3, so we've still got 2 more of those. So have you 100%ed the game, Adam? You don't think Croc 3 would be made? I mean, it really depends on, like to say, how the remasters do, but I don't know. I mean, it's that the Croc 1 remaster hasn't had many reviews, and some of the review scores are a bit mean, a bit harsh, because it's actually a good remaster. It improves over the original, but I think it's a small company, and you know they need to make a profit. So I think they want to make a Croc 3, but you know, if Croc 1 doesn't sell well, they don't make much money. They won't even remaster Croc 2. So you can only see how it goes. But I'm just happy we got Croc 1 remastered. I don't remember Croc 2 as much as Croc 1. So my nostalgia is more with Croc 1, to be honest. Don't know about you. Because the thing is, well, even if they do make a Croc 3, it's going to be very different to the original Croc games, aren't they? I think they'll have to modernise it and make sure it's not such a tedious game to... Not, you know, it can be tedious, not really tedious, but you know what I mean. And when you make a sequel, what, 20, 25 years later, it's often just not the same. Well, we've got everything we need. Another race. Now for this one, it's quite straightforward really, because what you've got to do is not to rush it. Get the balloon. It's quite easy not to see it and think, oh, where do I go? And basically you overtake the ghost by a mile. There's the Gobbo. And that's the end of the stage. Yeah, so why don't you think Croc 3, Adam, why do you think Croc 3, you remember draw distance in Croc 2 is worse than, oh, is it really? So we're just having a quick swig of a drink. The draw distance being worse, that's not a good sign. I remember some of the more unorthodox levels in Croc, too, like the little kart racing level, and ones like the snowball level, and the glide level. The snowball and the glide level had amazing music. The level we're on 3.5 now has some very, very difficult jump areas, which is so easy just to die. So we'll see how I get on. But this is not a level. I like the start. I like these parts are easy to get, but that's it's a very tricky level. Yes, the health system is better, isn't it? Because it gives you like what 8 health pieces, isn't it? To like makes up your life. Which is, yeah, it's definitely, it's better in that respect, absolutely. The thing is that if they're to make a new Croc game, they've got to make it so it appeals to modern audiences. The controls have to be really, really good. Perhaps in Croc 3, Croc will actually finally start talking properly. You never found all the secret worlds in Croc 1? Well, you just keep watching this, you will see all the secret levels. That's a promise. In fact, we found all the secret worlds in the desert world. So there's 3 secret areas in... So when you see secret worlds, do you mean the jigsaw ones, the jigsaw pieces? Are you talking about the little secret areas like the one that I found there with the extra life? So is it the jigsaw pieces you're talking about? Again, you can't smash these boxes yet. We've got platforms underneath them. Oh, the secret things, yeah. So basically, I believe I know where they all are. I mean, there's some. Like, so some I never knew whether there was some I'd never found before in the original version of Croc 1. But I looked up, I googled it, and I found out where the rest of the ones are. But I knew where at least half of them are. So the ones we found, so there's 3 in the forest worlds, 3 in the ice world. There's only 2 in the desert worlds, and there's only 2 in the castle world. So there's 3. I've been to all of them so far. So there are 3 in the ones in the forest levels are level 1-1, 1-3, and the level 1B2, the second boss level in the forest world. That's where you find them. In the ice worlds, it's level 2-2, 2-4, and 2-6. So 2-2, 2-4, 2-6 is what I mean. So that's the secret. That's the levels for the secret areas with the hearts. In the desert levels, it's levels 3-1 and 3-5. A brand new villain? I mean, yeah, they could, I guess. There's nothing wrong with getting a brand new villain, I suppose, so... Or at least if they do bring Baron Dante, they've got to make him more menacing, more dangerous, make the bosses harder. Or make it so that you fight Baron Dante more often. Instead of being like a final boss and a secret final boss, make it so he appears more often, perhaps. See that is infuriating because it's so hard to judge where you need to jump. Right, run and jump. Got it right that time. At least I've only lost 1 life. Now this is when it gets really hard. Oh no, beg your pardon. This is the wrong section. The 57 lives. Oh, so close to 60. Now, the 2 boxes over there, they're just like coloured crystals, but I'm not going to get those because it's just wasting too much time. But it's not a problem, it just takes a while to get them. So, we want to get that clear crystal at the top. Gotcha, and I've got the heart as well. Yeah, there's really tiny platforms above them, they're so easy. Exactly, I completely agree with you. No matter how careful I am, it's so easy. And this next section is super hard as well. So, see how I get on. But we've got, I didn't realise the enemy respawned. Never mind. So, here we go. So you can do a little run and jump, but not much. And it's got the second section as well. These they fix the issue with the flails, collision detection being wrong. This is pretty tough, this bit. So again, I do a little run and jump. This is easy, just turn right. The ghost doesn't straight away, so just go this way. I can't wait to show you the secret area with hearts in level 4-5. That is a brutal area, which is so easy to lose. Like, it's got like 5 hearts, but you can just die like 50 times to try and get them. What's the actual distance between the first Green Island and the Castle Island? Distance? I have no idea. You have to ask the developers. I wouldn't have a clue. Right, so our progress so far is 66%, really, we're 2/3 of the way through. That's good. Love the beach. I quite agree. But we're nearly done with the desert levels. Thank goodness. And the castle levels are pretty tough as well, but I much prefer them than the desert levels. Yeah, I mean, so the desert levels, the first 3 levels take a lot of it is very slow paced, a lot of, you know, very slow platforming sections where there's a lot to do. A lot of them require backtracking and stuff. Oh, I have to do that bit again. So they are tedious. Now, I like it when you get to level 3-4 because, like I say, that's when the level starts to be outside more. And I like the atmosphere outside rather than being all claustrophobic in the underground levels, you know. But of course, as we know from level 3 and 5, those jumps are really, really tough. So, but I do prefer the last 3 desert levels, definitely. And of course, you're even slower trying to make it through on the original version of Croc. So you can kind of like appreciate how tedious and frustrating the desert levels are in the original version of Croc. I can't even remember which drawer I came from. Was it this one? Yep, that's right. There's the key. Oh, you can? Oh, yes. So what it is, if you press jump and then jump again immediately after, that makes you stomp. However, if you press jump once, then you have a split second you can hover. You hover before you land, and you can use that split second to move Croc forward to land on another box, saving yourself a little bit of time. I'll show you again if I get another chance. Oh, it's this section now. I like the music for this section. It definitely fits. You know they said they still cut the soundtrack, cut the tracks from the soundtrack which don't play correctly. Do you know what ones they're talking about? Because I don't know what levels. You know, I only really noticed the soundtrack not playing in the dungeon levels, in castle levels. But obviously the patch fixed that. But I think they said there's still a few music tracks which don't play correctly. So I just wonder if you know which levels they're talking about. And as you see, I just did there. Got lucky though. Just wish those enemies didn't fire so quickly, it makes it so tricky to get past them. Got 58 lives so far. Died about 5 times, I think. That's the key we need. Now we backtrack. Now we go this way. Hazoo! So what I do with this one, to save a little bit of time, just get the key, turn round, straight up, grab the Gobbo. And off we go. So just one more Gobbo to get, and then we can get through the secret door. Oh, it's this section. I hate this section. Tricky small platforms. I mean, it's not too hard, but it is tricky. This is a tricky race. About the second hardest one. Temptation is to rush this, but that's when you miss the platforms and die. Just go right here instead, go round the gong. Got the key. Done. So I've managed to beat all the ghost races without failing once, which is satisfying. Now, I love the second boss, mainly because to get to the second boss, it's a really short level. Cactus Jack's Ranch, 3-B2. Quite pleased how I've done in the desert though. I think I've only done like twice, which is probably a record for me in the desert stages. It's very generous this though, wasn't it? 2 hearts, crikey. I'm really pleased that I've now reached 60 lives. Cool, I like the design of this enemy. It's not particularly difficult though. Now we just have to do the second jigsaw piece and then we're done with the desert stages. Defeato Burrito. Ah, okay. Very generous with hearts, but obviously it's put no clear crystals there, so easy to lose lives. These platforms rise and sink at different speeds, so it can be confusing. Ooh, on we go. That's quite a jump to reach that platform. Oh, I hate this section. I hate this. Right, get up and get out of there. So they are utterly ruthless. Oh, we made it. That's the main thing. Oh, I don't care that I've lost my clear crystals. We made it. We got it. So we've now 100%ed all desert stages, and now we're moving on to the castle stages. Hey. That's good progress. And we are 71% complete so far. The Tower of Power. Crap. Do you know, I've never done that before. I've never failed to jump up, and I didn't realise there was a wall there that basically kills you. Oh, now I know. Huh. Actually, having said that, can I duck? I don't think I can I? No, I think it just kills you. Okay. Silly life to lose, but anyway, at least I now know. Now this is a tricky level, absolutely, but I like that you're ascending the tower, and then you get to the top and you go inside the tower. I quite like that sort of, what's the word, continuation, or whatever the word is. You know, it tells its own kind of little story as you get to the top of the tower. I need to push that block out a little bit further. That's more than enough. This is so hard, isn't it? Because the creature moves so quickly, it just can kill you so easily. We made it! Oh, had my heart in my mouth there. I say kill you, it just makes you damages you and then you fall to your death. I quite like this sequence. On we go. Now originally I uploaded a little clip of that flower there because like I say, originally the hitbox was completely off. But I was quite pleased because I uploaded that to the original to the developer's Twitter account, and they responded saying they're working on a fix, and then they patched it and they fixed it. I was really pleased with that. Yeah, it is a clever mechanic with the cogs, so I completely agree. And so I like now that we're literally now at the top of the tower. And then we go inside. I also like the levels, there's sort of some variety. You never like collect all the blue the sequence in which you collect the Gobbos and the blue crystals in each level is different. I like that. It's not the same every single time either. That it's not a case of you get a Gobbo, then a crystal, and a Gobbo and a crystal. I like that they change it up all the time to keep you guessing. Right, let's go down to the dungeons, and this is one of the pieces of music which was missing in the first release of the remaster, but it's now been fixed. I like the creepy dungeon music. The puzzles with the cauldron and the gob, yeah, I don't particularly like those either. And of course, that's coming out in level 4.3 when you've got all 4 puzzles. Yikes. Woohoo! On to level 4.2. Hassle in the Castle 4-2. Now, I like the aesthetic of the castle as well. I like you've got the stained glass windows and stuff. Secret area. This is the first secret area in the castle levels. There's 3 hearts you can get. After this, there's one more secret area with hearts, and that is in level 4-5. So that's a little way away. There we go. Okay, this section is done. Oh, I should have shouldn't have got hit there. My fault. So Adam, if you're still watching, are you aware of the secret area in level 4.5? That's the last secret area there is. Oh yeah, now we've got the dreaded level 4-3 with all those 4 puzzles now. New fun. So in terms of our progress, we're now up to 77% complete. Dungeon of Defright. Again, that's the other dungeon music. There's that very rare appearing sort of spider villain. And this first section, I find this first section hard on the cauldron. I can never keep up where the thing is. So I honestly could not tell you where it is. Is it the left one or the middle one or the right? I haven't got a clue. That was kind of an educated guess. I sort of knew what I was looking for. I kind of know the pattern, but it's never 100% perfect. I mean, the pattern is really confusing. It's because the boxes move too quickly, so I can never keep up. Which go in? Okay, you've got to concentrate now because we know this is hard. Oh god, that was so close. That was close as well. Crikey. Oh, so that is really tough. But we did it. Now this section obviously is easy. What's quite nice, if you fail this and don't get quite enough enemies, it can actually give you 2 hearts. So it's a nice consolation prize. 2 hearts instead of the Gobbos. That really nice music again. But I'm very, very pleased with that. That I've managed to get all those Gobbos first time. Feels weird having this bone, you know, this music in the dungeon levels. Obviously it's correct because every time you go through the door you get the same music. It still feels weird though. Okay, so that's level 4-3 done, so I'm pleased I was able to do it so quickly. Now we go to the next boss. Fosley's Freaky Donut, 4-B1. Ah, what a nice, happy creature. Not anymore. You can always argue, well, that's what the creature will look like when it grows up. So every time you hit him, one of his balloons bursts. So you had 3 to begin with. Now only 2. And now he's got no balloons left. back to normal now. So, Adam Gamer, have you 100%ed the game? Croc 1. Okay, so on to level 4-S1 Smash and See. Now this is an easy level, well, it's not an easy level, but it's just tedious. What you have to do is, obviously, you can't kill that enemy. If you touch it, you die because it's got spikes and you haven't got any kind of crystals, so you just have to kill the enemies to allow you to get the key to open the door to continue. So, yeah. Not a particularly difficult stage, it's kind of boring. Oh, wrong way. Need to do these two first of all. So I'm going to show you in the next level, I'll show you the final secret area, which is very, very hard to beat. So it'll be interesting to see how it gets on. So, Adam, if you're still watching, out of the castle stages, which castle stage is your favourite? And that level's now done. You don't have to destroy these, get rid of these enemies, you just need to get to the gong, which is, oh not gong, sorry, the jigsaw puzzle piece. Straightforward enough. Whee! In terms of our progress, we are now at 84% complete. Listed Meg's Fairway. And this is the start of those platforms that turn. We don't even need to press the platforms. We can obviously jump diagonally across we can jump like this. Well, we need to get this one anyway, because it's a kind of piece, but yeah, you can literally go like that. Oh, it's the little henchmen. Oh, it's midnight in Tokyo, okay. If you can't stay then and watch the rest of the stream, fair enough, but hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer in order to 100% it. Yeah, if you can't, if you need your sleep, then you need your sleep, which is fair enough. Right. You can actually get back on Sunday, okay. I mean, have you enjoyed your holiday, or were you there for like quite a long time? Have you been there for, you know, for a while? I have to get this Gobbo before we go back. Oh, night flight. Ah, oh, 2 weeks. Ah, okay. So this sequence is a little bit boring. It's not particularly hard. It's just it takes a while to get through. I like this music. That's the fourth colour crystal, and there should be a Gobbo in that box. Is indeed. Okay. Now it's very hard to get past all three of those flails without taking damage. We'll try though. Got all the Gobbos I need. Yeah, see, I got hit. Anyway, on we go. Now, these jumps are quite tricky in this section. So, Adam, are you ready for the epic final secret area? It's in level, you know, with heart, which is in level 4. Oh, I don't believe it. I thought if I'd kept my mouth shut and kept concentrating, I could have made it. But that's such a silly death. So annoying. My own fault, of course. Isn't it annoying when there's no one to blame but yourself? That's my own fault. I've done it again! Why did I die there? I'm not pressing jump any differently. I thought my positioning was good. Move yourself across there, diagonal. That's fine. That's fine. 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 That's fine. So, I don't know why I mucked up twice. Anyway, it's done. Okay, so the secret level in this is notorious because the thing about the secret level is you need to complete the secret level to get back to the main level, and it's very hard to do it, as you'll find out. I don't know, Adam, have you done the secret level, Adam, in level 4.5? Do you know what level I'm talking about? One sec. Okay, we'll come back to do the secret area, and this may cost me a lot of lives, just a warning. It's very, very tricky. The secret area is here, so jump, do a smash 3 times, 2 and 3. Here we go. Now the gap between platforms is massive. One more jump. And I made it. Whey! 5 hearts. Lovely. Very, very happy with that. Very happy. Whew. And that's the final secret area. With hearts. This is like the biggest sort of collection of enemies close together in the entire game. Ouch. we're getting close to level 4-6, Adam, which I know is the one you dread, the one with the moving platforms, you know, which keep turning and stuff like that. I think it's this one. Oh, what? I have to admit, it looked a bit weird, didn't it? That Croc was getting stuck on both platforms. Normally that's not an issue, but I was not expecting to be thrown off course there like that. That's a silly mistake by me, isn't it, really? Let's be honest. Annoying one, that's for sure. We've got 78 lives, which is, you know, it's respectable. There we are. It may be the earliest set, I think it is, you know. Kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we can go through that door now. This is tricky, this one. Ooh, one sec. I know you found this level very difficult. I don't know if you're still watching. I think you said, well, I don't know if you found it difficult. I think you just said you didn't like these platforms that turn. And look at me, I've just mucked up straight away. I never muck up on these ones. Wow. Obviously I do now. Hola, hi, Lemos, power. Welcome to the stream. Hi Sonic Fan 97, how's it going? So these blocks they all occasionally turn upside down, so the trick is to wait until the block turns upside down. Once it's righted itself, that's when you go. You need to get to the door over there. So it's turned upside down, it's about to right itself. Now we jump. Idiot. I'm a bit tired now, but still, that's that's a silly, unforgivable mistake. Ah. This is when it gets really hard. Again, waiting for the platform to turn upside down, then right itself. This is the only area where we go through the door, and you have to get all 6 Gobbos in this area. Second one. Third one. Fifth one. Done. So we've now got the final boss against Baron Dante, and then the level after that will be 8th final jigsaw piece, which once we've collected will unlock the secret 5th world. So we're near the end of the game now. So we are 94% complete. Baron Dante's Funky Inferno, level 4-B2. And we've been streaming for just over 3 hours. Oops, I forgot about that. Finally a decent boss, fine. How did that take damage? That's mad. Anyway. Again, how did I take damage? Am I attacking not quick enough? Mustn't it? Yeah, I must have been a fraction too late. Make sure I attack nice and early. There we go. Oh, I like the different stained glass window pattern. Final section. Ouch. And Dante is gone. Right, I'm going to skip the credits because the credits play exactly the same when you beat the game, you know, when you complete the secret final level, so there's no point watching the credits again. And that is the 145th final Gobbo that Croc rescues. We're going to skip these credits because they will play again once we're 100% the game. Time to get the final 8th jigsaw piece. There's the final level with the dungeons in it. Now we have unlocked the secret final fifth world. There's only 5 levels in the final fifth world. Maybe there should have been more. Now the levels get really tough. Oh yes. Yes, they could have, couldn't they? Instead of doing that, revisiting previous things. Yeah, I know what you mean, they could have. These levels are really tough. In the fifth world, they're really tough. I hate this section, this is really hard. Why did you fall? Oh my god. See, that's me being just too careless. I always cut the corners. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They could have changed that in the remaster, but they didn't. They stayed true to it. So this is tricky because you need to get the timing. Why did... Oh, I think it's because I want to turn around. I must have touched the side. But, oh. How tedious. I was concerned about this section, and I've made a mess of it. Anyway, let's get on with it. Nice to hear this music again. Okay, on to level 5-2, which is Diet Brrr. Oh, idiot! See, that enemy can hit you so easily, and you've got nothing to protect you. I rushed too quickly. Oh, I should relax, chill. Just no, it's a hard game. Anyway, we've got another heart. And off we go. Do you think it's a bit lame because in level 5 it reuses a lot of the level design from the previous levels? You can tell which bits they reuse. I don't know, it feels a bit lame that they reuse some of the previous level design. But I agree with you, it could have been like its own sort of new world. Eee. Now, I could have taken the enemy out, but I thought, nah, not worth it. I hate this section. This section I find really, really difficult. Because the enemies. Oh, that is so unfair. To die like that is pathetic. I'm sorry, but that is... I was trying to be so careful, you see. I knew that enemy was coming up. Oh, I normally forget it's there. And by trying to be so careful, that's what got me killed. I don't like this next stage. Trial on the Nile. No, I don't normally fall there and die, so... Okay. I swore I jumped and it just flew, I flew straight off the platform. I don't think I was near the edge either, so... That is not normally an area I lose lives, so can be disappointed. And this, you remember, I've got no... I've got one now though, that's very tricky. So, I had a fraction of invincibility there and somehow survived. Not complaining. Well, Adam, I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough I've done of Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. There's that section from level 3-6. It does give you some hearts, despite how tough these levels are. That's so disappointing, you know. I feel like I rushed that a little bit, but silly to die there really, but very hard. At least we've nearly beat the game. That's better, much better jump. We've got lightning as well. Very, very hard to avoid that attack. Yay! So, mate's level 5-4. Plain sailing now, I hope. Should be. Anyway, we're coming to the end of this playthrough, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Croc's Interactive, level 5-4. Oh, this section is quite tricky. You can get left or right. We're going to go right. Mainly because you go left, you have those tricky platforms that keep turning over. So I think we go right. It's a little bit easier. I think technically it's the only time in the game they offer you an alternative route. Funny enough. And the gong is at the end there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the playthrough, guys. Thanks for watching. Final stats. 100% complete, 8 jigsaw pieces, 77 lives, having completed the final level 5-B. So, I think you can finish with about 96 lives if you get all the lives possible without replaying levels to get extra lives and without dying. And we ended up with 77. I think I must have died about 10 times in the level 5 stages. Before that about 9 times, but that's a pretty good run actually. So I'm quite pleased with that. Anyway, I thought I did that playthrough, so I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow at some point, maybe in the afternoon in the UK time, maybe from about, I don't know, maybe 1 PM or something like that. I think I'm doing a live stream of Metal Gear Solid 3 on European Extreme mode. I'm going for the highest ranking big boss rank, which is the highest ranking, which is Foxhound. It's very, very hard. European Extreme is the hardest difficulty, but I like to think I'm pretty good at that game. And then on Sunday, perhaps I'll do a playthrough of Classic Sonic Simulator, because one of the guys on here asked if I could do that, so I'm happy to do that. What I will show you, just for the sake of showing you something different, if we go back to level 5-4, I'm going to show you the other area that you can go to. So, we get through this bit. And get through this bit. So when we get to this section, we went right, but we're going to go left this time. Now when we went right before, we came out that level which has got that enemy that sprints really fast back and forward. But this time, by taking left off, we come to a different section. And it's a section with turning platforms, which is arguably worse. So always press jump here twice just to make sure I get across. And there you go, once we get to here, we then come back to the same final section. And there you go, so I thought I'd show you guys that as well. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching. Croc Legends of the Gobbos is a good game.